Hi, my name is Nathan. Today we're going to do a comic book review of Gunslinger Spawn Issue Number 9, brought to you by Rated Comics. Let's get to it. Now before we get into this issue, we're just going to do a quick summary breakdown. Jessica Priest, aka She-Spawn, attempts to recruit Javier, known as Gunslinger Spawn, to join her fight, but getting close to Spawn and figuring out a way to get home is all he cares about. That is until he realizes that one of his enemies from the past is standing right in front of him in the present day. So we get a flashback of Javi in New Mexico, 1849, 1,200 miles from their destination. California's northern reaches where the gold rush had settlers and miners all swarming, hoping to make their fortune. In years to come, they will be dubbed as the 49ers. We get Javier, his wife, and his kid, and they're all on this hunt for this gold rush. But to reach that destination would take months of grueling conditions, as well as a constant need for resupplies. Bernardino, close to the Mexican border, could provide that. We see his wife and his daughter, this girl and his daughter, carrying the groceries. Javier goes to this horsemith. They say, hey, shine my horse's shoes, take your time, I can use a bit of rest, all while trying to get rest to continue on with their gold rush. But his peace is short-lived. A man bursts into the room. Where can he hide? He's asking for his hide, but his blood is soaked in his shirt. Get away from me, boy, says the man. I need an empty stall and a six shirt. You got one? No, but The door slams open like a storm, nearly blowing it from the hinges. And it's this mysterious figure with the hat looking sinister and ready for some action. You know what bothers me the most about you, Billy Joe? It's your attitude. I told you not to run, didn't I? And he hunts him down. But you wouldn't listen to me now, would you? Now I got no choice but to slit your throat. And he does that. And Gunslinger Spawn, or Javier, before he was even Gunslinger Spawn, he's like, he just witnesses action right in front of his very eyes. Brother turns around like, what are you doing here, mister? What are you gonna do about it? You gonna tell the sheriff what you saw? That wouldn't be wise. But that man was unarmed. So are you, says the figure. And Javi knows this is not good. Amy, get back! It's not safe out here. One throw from it, and that's all it took to puncture the heart of Javi. That man throws a knife in the back, punctures his heart, goes down for the count. Wake up, Javi! Wake up, as his lady cries, and then BAM! Shoots her point blank. He wakes up in some dive hotel. It was all a dream. She-Spawn's like, yo, man, you said her name again. Jessica Priest, you said her name again. You said Amy. And Javi's like, dude, pack your things, we need to go. It's 2 a.m. Where the freak are we gonna go? I said pack up. As they pack up and leave, Jessica Priest like, yo, man, let me ask you something, Javi. You're so hyped up wanting to find Simmons. Why didn't you ask him what you wanted to ask him the last time you guys were together? This is a reference of Spawn's Universe issue number 1, or the one shot, which you can feel free to check out that review. I'll put the link in the description, or the YouTube link in the description. And Javi's like, I didn't know he was valuable then, but now I do. So the rest of the ride is silent. Though Jessica questions whether the new team she hopes to form will ever materialize, and that's a call to the Scorch, which I do review all the Scorch issues. But it's really cool how all this is coming together. But for now, she'll play along as they go to have Javi's weapon stash. Jessica tells her we'll need to travel through the shadows. Do you know how to do that? And Javi's like, I have limitations, but I've used the dark before. Close your eyes and I'll show you. So she closes her eyes for 2 seconds, and within those 2 seconds, Javier stands behind her now. Javi somehow moved from down the hole to another position while transforming into his full gunslinger persona. Never blink first when you're in a fight with me, honey buns. Well, he didn't say that. I just thought it was like appropriate to say, or something he would say. Plenty of enemies found out the hard way, so how do you change yourself? And she's like, okay, I'll show you. It's like, oh, God. Yeah, I know what she's doing is just to distract him. And Gunslinger gazes at her beautiful body. Now, darling, close your eyes. And he does that. And when those 2 seconds pass, more than enough time for Jessica Priest to shift costumes and wedge her razor-sharp blade to his throat and slam him to the ground like, I could do the same thing, and I could have killed you just then and now. Why? Because I showed you my breastises? That's all it takes for you men? Pathetic. Yeah, that's all it takes is some breastises. And it hurt, and it worked. She-Spawn's like, Javi, we're at war. Do you get that? You make one misstep and you're a dead man, and I'm not worried about you. It's the others that'll pay for your stupidity. Lucky for you, I'm a loner. Don't need to worry about that, says Gunslinger. Well, we'll see. And She-Spawn's like, and one more thing. I know you desperately want to get back to your own timeline, but if it were me, when you meet Simmons, I'll stay on his good side. Compliment his leadership and military brain. Hell, tell him how powerful he is. He likes that kind of stuff. He's like, well, sorry, that ain't my style. Fine, suit yourself, says She-Spawn, and the shadow swallows them both. Meanwhile, in New York, At the end of the day, Mr. Almonte says goodbye to his secretary. After several long meetings, this executive looks forward to simply relaxing and watching a little television. But as the elevator jerks to a sudden stop, he knows his evening might not go as planned. He tries making a call to the security, but his cell phone won't work, and everything goes black. No one's coming to your rescue, Phil, says Spawn, as he takes him to the site, undisclosed location, and starts getting some torturous interrogation going on here. Phil, stop your theatrics. I'm not in the mood. What I'm more interested in is knowing why, when I asked about who's running your operation, where those files are, all your associates keep throwing each other under the bus. And no one knows what the hell's going on. But when I visited this guy, he somehow knew nothing, even though I was told he knew everything, says Spawn. And says, you, Mr. Almonte, you are the one that should be the most threatening. So I have one question. Who is freaking lying? Everyone's freaking lying, but everyone knows, like a shark swimming in blood-tainted water, these men that Spawn has gathered know their next breath may be their last if they're untruthful. She, Spawn, and Gunslinger like, hey, we hate to crash your party, and Spawn's like, you shouldn't be here. Not my choice, says She, Spawn, but the cowboy wanted to come with me to meet you. I knew you couldn't be trusted, said Gunslinger. Trusted, says She, Spawn. He's here because you screwed up, not to mention you opened that time hole. This guy, you brought him here. He wants to know how you can send him back to his time because you opened up that time hole, Spawn. Spawn's like, man, I'm busy. Can't you notice? The lady asked you a question, Simmons, says Gunslinger. Now answer her. And if you're busy, too busy, I could take care of that. These hombres, they special? And Spawn's like, and you blowing smoke in my face too? They have a boss that I'm trying to find. Interesting, you're at war, you don't know who you're fighting. Watch this. And Gunslinger goes into action. Hey, he asks one of the guys, hey fellas, you important to your boss? Yeah, kind of. And just blast him, and ends them all off. And he's spawning. She Spawn's like, what the freak are you doing? Are you insane? I was hunting their boss, not them. And Gunslinger's like, I did you a favor, because the moment their boss finds out they're dead, he'll come looking for you. That's how you flush out a weasel. Spawn's like, bro, I am military. You don't tell me how to do my job. And Gunslinger's like, go ahead. Beat me instead of your enemies. That's a real smart move on you, Simmons. For years, Al Simmons wanted nothing to do with heaven or hell. Now their destruction is all he obsesses over. Not for himself, but for billions of humans ignorant of the danger sitting on Earth's doorstep. Stop this! Both of you, says She, Spawn. This isn't how we'll win. They want us at each other's throats. You know, Spawn, you're military. We have to band together on this. We have to work together instead of working individually. That's how we're stronger together. You know that. And it takes everything he has to not say something's back. And Spawn's like, not if you guys like Yosemite Sam part of it. I love the Looney Tunes reference. But that'll accomplish nothing. And whether he likes it or not, Javier needs Spawn on his side. At least until he gets what he wants from him. Leaving him with the only one sickening option. And he has to kiss ass. Then teach us. I need to learn. I can't write, I can't read, but I can fight. I can fight real good. And here you could be a great leader because of your power, your military skills. We all could use them. We need you. Apparently, he's heeding to Jessica Priest's advice. Though Javier does not believe a damn word he says. And that's where we end this issue. I love this story, how it ties into the Scorch. And I love how the meeting is very believable, very plausible. And I just love the rawness of Gunslinger Spawn. Like, oh, you want their boss? I'm just going to blast them off. They'll come to you. That's how you flush them out. Just absolutely love this issue. Link in description if you wish to add this comic book to your comic book collection. With all that being said, Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 9. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy, don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Don't forget to check us out on our other social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and whatnot. We're on Whatnot. We do online auctions and giveaways and prizes. And did I mention giveaways from time to time as well? Amazing comics at amazing prices. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.